Hello, my name is Derek. Today I'm going to be teaching about the Loft Tool in SolidFace. So as you can see, I'm in my default drawing. I'm going to go ahead and start a sketch. So if I navigate over here to where it says Sketch Plane, I'm going to select my XZ top plane. And I'm going to draw a rectangle. I'm going to hit the Control key to make it a center rectangle. Hit OK. That's it. That's fine right there. I don't need to do anything crazy. From there, I'm going to hit the green check. I'm going to create a new plane. On top left, I'm going to select this button right here where it says plane. If you click that, this window pops up. And it gives you a couple different settings to play with. It says according to face plane point distance, I'm going to put 25. Actually, you know what? I'll put 50. I'll hit the enter key. And it says face surface plane. Alright. Well, I just drew on the XZ top plane. And I want it to be parallel with that, so I'll select XZ top plane. And it says distance 50. I'll hit OK. Alright. And name plane 1. You can rename it. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Alright. Alright. So now I'm going to select sketch plane again. I'm going to select plane 1. Now I'm going to select arc circle. I'm going to draw a circle about that big. That's fine. Hit the X, and I'll hit green check. So now I have the circle and the square. Now what the Loft Tool does is it takes two profiles and it basically merges them with one extrusion. Excuse me. Basically it takes two profiles and it merges them into one extrusion. So it doesn't matter if you have a square shape or a triangular shape and a round shape. It doesn't matter about any of that. The software will automatically fill in the gaps for you per se. So I'm going to select the Loft Tool up here top left. And it's going to say identify line. So I'm going to select that line representing my rectangular profile and a line representing my circular profile. I'll hit OK. I'm going to hit the green check. Now as you can see, this rectangular profile was lofted onto this circular profile, or vice versa. The circular profile may have been lofted downward towards the rectangular profile. And this is pretty cool. It allows you to create, most of the things you'll see in the 3D design industry is lofting a rectangle and a circle of some kind against each other or to each other, and that's because the ergonomics of that is that certain circular objects are very hard to machine but have great ergonomics, whereas most stock comes in simple bar stock, right? Like 2x2 steel or like 316 stainless or something like that. So what this models is basically creating a round feature from a square feature, or vice versa. And it allows you to get crazy with what type of stock you're going to use to design that part, and so on and so forth. But that in a nutshell is the Loft Tool. You can play around with this a little bit more. All right. So I'll say sketch plane. Actually, I'll exit out of that. I'll create a new plane. And we'll make it 25 from this face. In that distance, denoted by the blue arrow, I'll say green check. And then plane 2 is up here. So now, I'm going to hit X. I'm going to select sketch plane. I'm going to select plane 2. And for this one, I'm going to do multiple lines. I'm going to come out here kind of like that. Go over here. And if I hit the control key, it'll close it for me. Now I have this profile here. I'll hit the green check. Let's try to use the Loft tool with this. Hit the green check again. Select Loft. So I can also select that face and that profile. It's telling me inconsistent model. Okay. I'll say no. So a good guess as to why that's an inconsistent model is because that's incredibly difficult to model up. You gotta remember, everything in a parametric modeler is defined by math. So trying to loft this circular shape, this perfectly round shape, onto this oblong shape right here is extremely hard. And go back to sketch 3. I'm going to select multiple lines. Cancel the law. Escape. I'm going to edit this sketch, and I'm going to erase all of these lines. Let's try something else. Let's try a corner rectangle like that, something a little off center. Alright, we'll go to Loft Tool, select this face, to that face, hit OK, and green check. So that one's a little easier, right? If you think about stretching a circular shape into that object, it's a lot easier to comprehend mathematically. So that concludes today's lesson about the Loft tool. I'm going to try one more thing kind of for fun. We'll see if it works. I don't know if it will or not. But I'm going to go to the mirror tool. I'm going to select this whole feature. I'm going to apply it about that. Okay, not quite what I meant. Reference plane, plane 2, green check. Okay. Off boss error can be caused by using pattern to feature with face. Okay. So it doesn't like you using too many different types of operations within each other. So for the most part, you may have to kind of do same operation over and over, but it's more stable that way. Then try and force the software to do something that seems relatively benign, but under the surface mathematically is much more complex. So that's it. That's our lesson for today. If you like what we do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our videos so you can stay in the know. Thank you for watching.